back. There we go. Alright. Welcome back. So, I may or may not have decided to max out my character. Well, not all the way, actually. I still haven't done the synergist role yet, which I will do as I go through the story. I really don't need the synergist role because of the sentinel that I have, so I never worried about it. The stats I have are good enough for endgame anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I may have went a little bit crazy. I did try to reset my Ravager Lightning to try and get some better stats, but I may have screwed that over, but I really don't need to worry about any of that. Because, I'm gonna be honest, you don't need any of the special infusions that people do on these, it just makes things go by faster. Typically, once you're able to beat Snow without any of that, you really have nothing left to aside from beating the game and getting all the fragments. That's about it. But I am going to show you exactly how I did beat Snow. I did this back when Noel and Sarah had like 5,000, like, okay. Typically, when Sarah has like 3,500 HP, you should be alright, because with her having 3,500 HP, Noel's gonna have at least close to 5,000, so you should be alright provided you use this setup. I don't know if you have any other setups that might work, that's fine. But for me, this is what works for me at a low level. But I'm just going to show you exactly how to do it, just to get that out of the way, and then we'll continue through the story. However, I will have to point out, I feel dumb, because funny thing is, I never needed to end the stream the last time because of that access key, because I didn't realize I had already gotten the access key that I needed, and I just forgot that that's how I got it. So I could have advanced the story, but I didn't feel like starting up another stream right then and there, so I just figured I'd go ahead and grind out the Lightning and Amador fight. I got a bunch of crystals. Shit. Yeah, I got a bunch. Ooh, no. I got a bunch of crystals, and he's dead. But yeah, that fight actually drops 2,000 CP, 3,000 gil, and you have the chance of getting vitality and mana crystals. So it's a great way to level up, especially if you're leveling up characters that require crystals like Lightning. But now, I'm going to focus on this, and you guys can see exactly how I do it. Damn, why you gotta hit lightning so much? Now, the trick with Snow is, I learned that it's not because of who he's targeting, so it has nothing to do with Noel and Sarah. Whenever he switches targets, that resets his entire power gauge, basically. So, as long as you make him switch targets between the 200 and 300% range, you'll be alright. Get rid of that shit. I feel like he gets stronger when you get stronger, because he didn't do that much damage to me back then. I mean, I can still handle it, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like his damage right now is a lot more than what it was back when I did it the first time. Also, I found out something. Snow, when you level him up, he has the ability of improved guard 2, which is funny because my my Sentinel that I'm using now has improved guard, which is the regular version. If you infuse Snow into the Goblin, apparently you can improve the red abilities. You can make a creature's red locked ability better by infusing it with something that has a better version of that ability. I didn't know that. So I found that to be pretty cool. Now, I know being in, 2022 right now, this kind of content is probably pretty outdated and can be boring to some people, but I feel like it's, it's more for the nostalgic purposes, to see people still supporting it versus, fuck. Yeah, to see people still supporting the franchise and giving, the 13 trilogy at least some recognition every so often. Don't get me wrong. I do understand all the plot holes with the game and whatnot, but I still feel like it's a very good game to begin with. See, me, I'm one of those that's able to overlook like the gameplay style in place of the story. So I feel like the story is still pretty well written. It's just not 100% thought out. Still great though. Oh shit. Provoke. Fucking provoke. Thank you. I almost forgot that he went 200%. You can still change his target at 300%, but it's safer if you do it after 200. That way you don't have. That way, in case you do mess up, you still have a second chance. Leave Sarah alone, you dick. Provoke him. Come on. Please change your target. Please change your target. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Thank you. Yeah, I think his damage gets better the higher your stats are. So just keep that in mind when you fight him as well. You might have an easier time doing this at a lower level. Because I didn't struggle that much the first time. Bro! Yeah, this might be a bit of an issue. I feel like I'm healing too much now. Luckily, he's not like Gilgamesh where he has an auto regen, so we should be fine. It just might take a little bit longer with the damage that he's doing now. God damn, bro. I am in it to win it. You know what? It might help if, you know... This'll only take a minute. No, why would you do that? I did not mean to do that. But yeah, perfect example. It did nothing for the stagger bar. Bro, what the fuck? They all have protect and stuff on, and this is like the best sentinel in the game, and he still does like 400 damage to it. No, I want you to provoke. Give me all you got. And goodbye, my friend. I don't care. Get launched. Oh, that was dangerous, but it's fine. Okay, I didn't even need to do that on purpose. A lot of times you'll just get lucky and it'll change targets randomly. This is why I have saboteurs as well, to get rid of the buffs. Oh. No. Oh, then they can get rid of all of it? Yeah.
You ready for this?
Well,
Don't come crying later. Ready to take on a real hero?
target.
Show me what you got.
And that's how you do that. I didn't get the 5 stars, but that's okay. But yeah, basically you follow that and you're pretty good. Now, just to briefly go over my setup again. This is all of my active paradigms. Very simple. Probably the better of them. Now, depending on the Sentinel, you're probably going to want to throw in the double synergist with a Sentinel in there, and then just do a triple Rev and triple Commando. But overall, this will get you through pretty much anything. Now, of course, we've got Lightning, and Goblin Chieftain. If you need to know where any of these are, or especially for Goblin Chieftain, it's just message in the comments. Equipment, Grimoire Hat, Royal Armlet. You really don't need the Royal Armlet, but it does help a little bit. Healer's Emerald, as well as Magician's Mark to improve her healing roll, so she's a good healer. Seraph Wing Omega, which you can get pretty early. And then Blazing Spirit, which can be purchased from to get to where I was at the end of the first live stream. I think that's where I actually bought it. So you can get this pretty much right after you do the whole scenario with Hope and all that. I usually go with the I usually upgrade the Muramasa, whatever it's called. I usually upgrade that just to get the chain bonus leveled up, but I can never get the materials for some reason because they don't want to drop anymore. That's why I decided to go Blazing Spirit. You could technically use Catastrophe Blade if you want the extra ATB charge rate, but overall, I mean, that's just personal preference. I don't like the way it looks, so that's why I don't use it, because I can make do without it. But I've got everything else at 99 except for Synergist for both characters. And then all my other monsters are leveled up. So that's basically it. So now we are going to continue with the story, and while we are going to this rocks, I will be sending a message.
Okay.
Boom. Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear it, and hopefully it's not too loud. I don't know. I won't know until I finish the live stream and actually watch it later.
You wanted us to come here.
The gates link places and eras that are connected somehow. Do you remember the forbidden history? The one Caius was talking about? I'll bet we'll find some clues here.
200 years ago, you learned the forbidden history, and were entombed in that tower as a consequence.
Could this be the tower?
Most likely.
First off, we need to find out exactly where we are.
Time to go.
Fuck
Yes.
you.
We just got locked in the...
Oh, I have to hit all these. Yeah.
Thank you for welcoming. The Proton LC project was begun at 13 a.m. under the direction of the Academy. The objective was to develop an artificial LC in order to levitate the moon. The project was proposed and designed by Alyssa Zeidel and directed by Hope Esther.
Do you realize what this means? The Academia Fal'Cie must have been built by Hope.
He needed power to float Cocoon.
Anil and Fang. He did it all for them.
But then Caius took control of the artificial Fal'Cie. And now we need to find out why.
Outer perimeter now accessible.
We're free of the room now, right?
I don't know. Why don't you look at the door and find out? The fuck?
Can I ask you a stupid question? Is it just me, or can you see all these people around us as well?
Yeah, I can see them. Why?
Oh, that didn't work.
Thank you for welcoming.
Oof. Fuck. Okay. See, the cool thing is, if you listen close enough, it actually tells you the password for these towers.
Thank you for
Ah, I got it right. Ah. Did you really go back to the first one? Bruh.
Thank you, Brad. Welcome to the Academy.
Aha.
Welcome. You have access to the Academy dataset.
Cupola? Was that us? From before? This machine can show different eras.
Watching us from here the whole time.
Do you mean Caius?
If that's who he really was, the Caius we met in academia seemed different to me. I don't think he was the real Caius.
How could you tell?
We used to spend a lot of time together. We were both guardians. Warriors who were charged with protecting the Cirrus. Although I was young back then, just starting out. Anyway, he took off. Left me and you on our own. I couldn't protect her. Not by myself. Then, there was just me left. A portal appeared. I went through it, and next thing I knew, I was in Valhalla.
You met them there, didn't you? My sister and Caius.
I don't know why I keep running into him wherever I go. But I do know he wouldn't sacrifice the Cirrus. It's not in him. There's no way he'd allow Yule to come to harm.
Well, we've got to find him. You brought us here, and we have to help.
Yeah. I get it. It's so frustrating.
What's wrong?
Missing some of my memories. I'm trying to think about what happened after Caius left us, but I can't remember how Yule died. But I remember her face. I remember it like it was yesterday.
All areas now accessible.
Ah.
That was Caius, right?
So he is here. But is he the real Caius?
No, no, it's not.
There he is.
We have to be careful. This could be a trap.
Ah.
There must be some way we...
Why don't we just try the switch?
The circuits are tangled with another age, Koopa.
It's being jammed by a paradox.
Maybe we can fix it with a key from another time.
Koopa!
Just a second. If a key from another time is all we need, don't we already have one?
Oh, hey, right. There is that access key we picked up. Couldn't hurt to try.
That's more like it.
Now we can explore the others. Hey, that girl. Isn't that Alyssa? What's she doing in this time period?
She does look like Alyssa. It can't be her. Let's find out for sure.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. She doesn't know who we are. I guess she's not Alyssa after all. Alyssa?
We used to know a girl who looked like you. That was a long time ago now.
My apologies. I must recalibrate my previous greeting. It appears that you are acquainted with the original.
Original?
I am a duplicate of the Alyssa Vidal entity. My design is based on her biophysical data. She's a machine. A fabricated life form. Or a living machine. The semantics are irrelevant. Are all the people who work here the same as you, Alyssa? Yes. Everyone is a duplicate. An artificial life form.
I gotta make sure I get all the the maps done. Keep forgetting about that. You just walk around in one big circle. Why do I hear a chest? Oh, there's a gate down there. That must be the gate to Erba. Okay.
Alyssa, you haven't had any other visitors recently, have you? Like someone called Caius, for example.
The Caius entity came through recently, accompanied by a green-eyed girl. They were proceeding to the top of the tower.
You as well? Why is she here?
Maybe she came to hide something that she didn't want us to know. Some secret about the timeline, perhaps.
Yes, possible, I guess. No, wait a second. Remember, the future Yule sacrificed herself so we could make it here to this tower in this time. Why would a seeress from the future work with us against one of her own past lives?
All the Yules see the same timeline, and all of them have the same goal. they'd always cooperate, no matter what time period they're from. If anyone knows the secrets of his tower, it'll be Caius.
Huh.
If it means resolving the paradox,
It's an
we have
interesting
to
way of
talk to
thinking
him.
about it. Makes sense,
We
actually.
make the first move. Sounds good to me. Let's get our future back.
I never had used that response
Alyssa,
before, but it makes
Will
sense.
you take us to the top floor? Of course. This way.
Yeah.
If a person is created artificially, do they still have a spirit?
They say spirit is a gift from the goddess, given to humans and humans only. We're studying contradictions, with the freedom to make mistakes and the will to start over.
And we owe all that to our spirit?
Oh,
So the legends tell us.
hi. Come here. I'm gonna need you.
There you go.
This way, please.
What's happening?
Is this a paradox?
You see what's happening? What is this? No.
Now, this is what happens when you have max level stats in the middle of the game.
What the hell was that?
This was an effect of the paradox. You just witnessed an event that took place on his spot 187 years ago. Wait a minute. So, you're saying the real Hope and Alyssa were murdered? Yes, after the tower was completed. During the Proto-Falsi development project, the artificial intelligence and humans came into conflict.
The artificial intelligence killed them? Because they were in the way?
I'm afraid so. We are the goddess's servants. Hope and the others were killed in this tower. And then, after they were dead, the AI took control of the academy.
Broken Falsi was created by a broken artificial intelligence. Humans were betrayed, and then they were wiped out.
And the duplicates were mechanical puppets that were built to hide what happened.
What?
Oh, now I get iron shells. Fuck you,
You
game.
two have seen it now. You've seen the forbidden history. People who know too much have to be buried. It stopped moving.
Looks like they closed the door on us.
Oh,
Well, now we've seen the forbidden history. Does that mean we're stuck here for good?
200 years ago, you learned the forbidden history, and were entombed in that tower as a consequence. But now you stand before me alive and well once again. What can that be if not a paradox?
Do you remember what Kaya said? In his memory, the next thing that happens is we die.
That's why he acted the way he did. As far as he was concerned, we were supposed to be dead. He saw us 200 years later, assumed it was a paradox, and tried to get rid of us.
But there's a way out. If we could survive now, that will automatically change history. We can save the future.
Agreed. Alyssa and Hope's fate are in our hands. It's not over yet. Not by a long shot. This is more than just an elevator malfunction. We've been sucked into the paradox.
Uh-huh. There's something strange going on with the system.
All we can do is try.
Oh, that was dumb. That was already... Yeah. Really?
There you go.
The future is bright.
That's fucking perfect.
Here we go.
You think we fixed the...
The old cocoon fell from the sky because the Fal'Cie who powered it was gone. Then the proto-Fal'Cie was created in its place to make cocoon float again. At least that's how hope that things are going.
Right, but the artificial intelligence needed to build the proto-Fal'Cie rebelled against the humans. That's when everything went wrong.
Fuck. Come on, man.
This is great. The artificial intelligence that killed Hope and his team now seems hell-bent on killing us.
So you don't think the proto-Fal'Cie and the other AI are being controlled by Caius?
No, I don't. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Couldn't the culprit be the artificial intelligence itself? What if something that humans created found a mind of its own?
So you're saying a machine learned to think for itself? Then it wouldn't need anyone in the controls, would it?
We should search for the AI mainframe. Maybe we'll find out what's really going on. Poopa!
We're almost at the top floor. I bet that's where Caius is.
Better get our hands on an access key then.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorry, I'm zoning out real quick. No, no. There we go. I was just standing there like, what am I doing? No.
Too easy. You deserve a treat. You deserve a treat. All our dreams can come true.
Why? Why is it every time I turn around? Fuck, dude.
Promise me you'll keep going.
I think once I complete this area, I'm probably gonna end up taking a nap because I'm actually getting really tired. Yeah. I didn't expect to be this tired when I got home, but
This is the last key. Next up, the very top floor.
And that's where Caius is waiting for us. Someone who looks like Caius.
You might be up there with him, Kubo.
You might be right. Why would the Cirrus come here?
my little cubby hole of safety. I can't believe that worked.
No one gets in our way.
I'm not gonna worry about opening up the gates at Erba yet. I'll probably do that later, or like maybe off screen, but I'm definitely gonna do it.
Getting close. Let's take it down!
We can do it. For Hope, for Alyssa, for Academia.
For it being a little side area, I don't think I'm gonna really worry about streaming it. It's mostly just so I can catch a few monsters. Being overpowered is so fun sometimes.
This must be the heart of the system. I know it's a machine, but it seems like it's almost breathing.
What Alyssa was telling us is true. Yule and Caius should be up here as well.
But are they with us or against us?
Only one way to find out. You talk to him.
Yule, are you on your own?
I brought you this.
Why? What should we do with it?
You must protect the timeline. I saw you in Erba. I trust you. I believe in you.
We're in the same time as when we met in Erba. So you're the same Yule?
Yes.
But who are you? Who are the Farseers?
I am the Cirrus of the oldest tribe on Pulse. My visions of the future are recorded and stored in the Oracle Drive. But that is long in the past. There is no more need to record the prophecies. I have Caius now.
What do you mean?
He is tasked with protecting the Cirrus and remembering her visions. Now and forever, he will remember the entire timeline. Caius. He is beyond death.
What? You mean he can't die ever?
The Cirrus possesses the eyes of Etro, and inside Caius beats the heart of chaos. The goddess has gifted him the curse of eternity. He is a guardian, and his mission is to protect the Cirrus. The power to see the future is a terrible weapon. It can turn history into chaos.
But then, I don't understand. Why are you helping us? I mean, you do know you're trying to change history, right?
History has already been broken. The timeline had been twisted before I met you. The distortion leads to a future of death and destruction. If you change the future, you can change the past and correct the distortions. The miracle that saved Cocoon has already been altered. Someone who was meant to survive did not come home.
Someone who was meant to survive. You mean my sister? You do, don't you? You're saying that lightning shouldn't have disappeared that
It
day.
was because the future was changed.
So if we keep traveling through the gates and resolve all the paradoxes that are happening,
Yeah.
If you change the future again, the true past will be restored. The past that you still remember, Sarah. Together, the two of you can correct the timeline.
did you hear that, Noel? We've been doing the right thing all along.
Yes. Can you tell us something else? Someone has been laying traps for us inside this tower. Do you know who's behind it?
Your enemy. It is here inside the tower. It has generated the contradictions that threaten you. The machine is sentient.
Machine. So the Caius who we met earlier in Academia, he was...
An imitation created by the machine.
And what about the other guy? The one that's on the tower?
He is real. He brought me here. And when we are finished, he will take me away.
Let's go.
Yes, go. And please, let me see a new future.
We'll do it.
Everyone is smiling. This is the future I wanted to see.
I shall remember your pain. It will be carved in my heart, together with the memories of every other Yule, cursed to die this way.
I'm worried about Yule.
Yeah. But if we're going to fight, we can't afford to have doubts. She's hoping for a better future and believes we can make it. Look, the fake Caius was sent out from this place.
But where's the enemy that Yule Lord has found?
He's right here.
Protocol C. So this is what Yule meant by sentient machine.
This thing has been behind everything. It's the one who turned the people into seed. And it's the one who's been trying to kill us in the tower.
Too easy.
I don't understand. How did the future Protocol C end up here?
This place must be like the void beyond. A crossroads where the future and past intersect.
And that would enable time travel. No, do you realize what this means? The Protocol C could have used this place to travel through time and infiltrate the artificial intelligence. Then it could have manipulated the AI to kill all the humans in the tower and build the Fal'Cie of Academia's future.
You're saying the Proto-Fal'Cie took control of the AI and ordered it to build the Proto-Fal'Cie. It's a closed loop. Chicken and egg paradox.
Right. A paradox is exactly what it is. The Proto-Fal'Cie was trying to protect the distortion it gave birth to it.
You knew all along that it was part of the paradox.
Just a sec. If the Proto-Fal'Cie can manipulate the past, that means...
It can travel back in time and rebuild itself.
As long as you cannot defeat the Proto-Fal'Cie, Kupo!
You want to bet? Oh.
No way!
What are we gonna do now? Sarah, now! Okay, my turn. See how you like this. Time for you to go away. For good. Thanks to Mark, huh?
You guys play around.
You saved the day.
Thank you. You did great.
I got a golden nugget.
Again.
This is Hope's fault.
Huh?
He was the one who started building these things. Protofal C and AI both. Will you listen to me? Looking around for scapegoats. These fights are really starting to wear me down.
I don't blame you.
It's not gonna do us any good whining about the mistakes of the past. If we don't stop this thing from regenerating, we're never gonna get out of here.
You could just run away.
The machine is manipulating the past. But then, there's no reason we can't either. Please, I hope you're watching this. Hope, can you hear me? I have a bone to pick with you. These machines you built
Sarah!
are driving me nuts.
You did it, Sarah.
But I didn't do anything. At least, I don't think I did.
Sarah, are you all right? Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm alive.
Oh, what a relief.
You worry too much, Noel.
She says he worries too much, but she literally almost died right there. Like, come on.
Noel isn't himself these days.
I don't blame him for worrying.
I wonder if it's because he can't remember the future. It's understandable. No one wants to think they'll forget something that's important to them.
You know something? When you get mad, you sure do remind me of your sister.
Be careful. She might be watching, you know.
I'm sure.
Funny thing is, he didn't know Lightning long enough to see her get mad. That's the issue I have with that. Oh, academia.
Sarah and Noel have changed the future. The Protofal C that threatened academia isn't.
I think I might have all the graviton cores already. If not, I might have to go back to Sunlith and get one. 'Cause I think Sunlith has one still.
Yes.
We did it. We actually did it.
I think Joel must be happy now.
This is what you want to see, wasn't it? Welcome to the future, you say. Are they real? Now, is that a polite way to greet old friends? I mean, we haven't seen each other in what? How many years?
It's been all of 390 years. I guess you guys have been busy, huh?
Please come by my headquarters when you get a chance. Your guests are the Academy. Oh, listen.
Later!
Where do we find the Academy head office?
It's probably the most impressive looking building. What about that one?
What was she doing with her hand? Just like, alright. Only 50. Oh, that makes sense. Alright.
After all said and done, you handled the Proto-Fal'Cie pretty well. What did you do to it anyway?
I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it. It was more of a hunch, really.
A hunch. Well, we won, and that's what matters, I guess. Everything's fine.
No changes here.
No transmission issues. Number C back.
Oh, I'm fine. Over here! Wait for me!
This is gonna be a pretty boring couple minutes. I'm trying to get all this stuff explored.
There you are, Paradox Wonder. I have enough clothes for my dog. One more for me.
Why is my schedule all wrong? Ta-da!
No changes here.
What is that? Wow!
It's gonna be a hop.
Still alive?
What is it?
Out here, pick up a package?
I'm bored.
Maybe she's a model.
Daddy, we're here right now.
I can't believe it's from you.
Well, don't you look fabulous in those clothes? What? Is he looking my way? What should I do now?
Where to now?
Hey, look at that! A wheel for a car costs this much? You can even enjoy a spectacular view of the 13th art. Or you should satisfy even the most sophisticated palate.
Come on in. I know you're hungry.
The red is definitely cute. I can't wait for this to taste, Dad.
Where to now?
When I get married, will I be able to love a passing day? I want that.
Oh. There we go.
Another relaxing day. We want our chocolates daily. They don't smell at all. Smells good.
Hi there.
I can't believe it's so humid today.
Yes. Oh, you're a creature.
%.
Hope told us that he invented a machine called a time capsule. That's how they got here. Back in 13 AF, Hope devised a plan to build an artificial Fal'Cie. It was called the Proto-Fal'Cie Project. He wanted to use the new technology to re-levitate Cocoon. But then one day, Hope saw a certain prophecy in the Oracle Drive.
So I activated the Oracle Drive and watched the prophecy. I saw you fighting the Proto-Fal'Cie, and I saw you screaming out at me. Your machines are driving me nuts.
Well, I was getting pretty ticked off by that point.
Well, exactly. So we were forced to reevaluate the project and eventually abandoned it. Okay, you saw Sarah getting mad at you, so you canceled your project, and then poof, the Proto-Fal'Cie disappeared. Is that about right? We didn't destroy it so much as it never existed in the first place. We were following the wrong path to the future. If the Proto-Fal'Cie had managed to get control of Cocoon, it would have made itself the second Eden, and we'd be back where we began.
Yeah. It would have been just like how it was on the old Cocoon. We realized we couldn't let that happen. We had to levitate Cocoon using only human technology.
Right. Not to mention that if you had kept with the original plan, your machines would have killed you. Really. Then we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Buddy, you lose your temper and the whole future changes. So, I bet you're dying to know how we came to the future, huh? Kinda. You've heard about the time capsule we used? It's a device that slows down time only for its occupants. The effect is caused by the creation of a powerful gravitational field and Well, essentially, we just slept as the outside world flashed forward into the future.
This capsule of yours can't take you back, can it?
Unfortunately not. And considering it broke down after a single use, I doubt it'll prove to be a popular method of time travel.
You risked your own life for the sake of Cocoon.
The director was there with me. Hey, Sarah. After coming to the future myself, I think I understand how you must feel. The Academy has welcomed us with open arms, and we can research as we always have. But sometimes I get these terrible anxiety attacks. Alyssa, please, Sarah, you have to let me apologize for the way I treated you in the past. Maybe you can't forgive me for that. I hope as fellow time travelers, we can face the future on friendly terms. The Academy has made progress on its investigation into the 13th Ark. At this stage, there's good news and there's bad news.
Let's hear the good news first.
We've discovered that the Ark's reactor is powered by an ore cluster known as the graviton core. By collecting these, there's a possibility that the new Cocoon will be up in the sky in no time. That is good news.
Yeah, okay. So now you gotta hit us with the bad news. Each ore cluster provides only a certain amount of power. The 13th Ark, for example, requires a single graviton core. We're going to need multiple cores, and we can't seem to find them. Need a hand with the search?
If there's one thing we're good at, it's looking for weird objects.
We could use the help. With you two on the case, we'll have those cores in no time.
I'll put together some data on graviton cores. Check in with the Academy front. I can't believe it. You found a graviton core. Wow. This must have been tough to find. Oh, thanks.
Okay, so I only had 3.
Did I tell you? Direct.
The Academy has been making
Or no,
progress
maybe
on
not.
development of the Paradox weapon.
I forgot when you give her the first 3, they do the Chaos Crystal weapons.
Using the paradox against itself. Exactly. There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings. The war has already begun, and we're fighting to protect the future itself. A battle to the end against Caius.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
A Chaos Crystal. It's a solidified chunk of paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
Well, hey, you've still got us.
And we've got the Historia Crux. I knew I could count on you. Once you found the crystal, I can build it. Alyssa and I decided to...
That thing that's floating.
Yes. In the end, we abandoned the idea of restoring the old cocoon. Instead, we plan to build an entirely new shell. Of course, there's still the problem of how to keep such creation airborne.
A whole new cocoon.
Sure is. And that's why you're here, to find out what keeps the Ark afloat. Exactly. When we learned of the Ark's appearance to the Oracle Drive, we had to come and see it for ourselves.
Oh, I haven't bought the Chaos Crystal
More
yet.
graviton cores.
That's fine, I'll get that real quick.
All right. What are you?
Alyssa told me all about it. You're helping us find the graviton cores. Isn't that right? And perfect timing. I just got an update with the latest info.
Tell me, is this ore stuff really that hard to find?
Oh, yes. The Academy has sent survey teams all over the place. They've searched everywhere. but they haven't found a shard of the stuff. But according to this latest data, our scientists use resonance imaging to identify a possible deposit. So we do have a defined location where a team can start looking. But it's just what? Well, it's kind of in a different time.
Sounds like a job for us, all right. Here, show me that data.
Oh, I gotta go back to Erebus. $100 AF. I unlocked it, but I haven't actually done anything with that yet. That's 400. Yeah, and Sunless. So that's 400 AF.
We changed the future, but it still needs our help. I bet we can find that ore.
They need a way to lift the new cocoon into the sky. And we can help them do it. Maybe that's why we've been brought here.
What if the descendants of blood?
Could our research be causing the disappearances?
Don't know what the fuck that is. The little side quests for these areas I might do off screen as well, just because, you know, it's not really part of the story.
I suppose I'd better be careful too.
I won't be able to complete my thesis if I leave now.
Oh, green chocobo. Bitch. Motherfucker. Dead. I think I know where the Graviton Core is, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, yep, right there. What is that? Hi.
We are the goddess of service.
Yep, there's the Graviton Core. Alright. Now we gotta go back to Erebor. I can't believe I forgot this one when I first went there. But that's also because the Chocobos didn't spawn until you left, technically. So...
If you please.
Right here.
The first rule that I recommend is slot machine. If you want to show, some carries are still.
No.
Thank you. Greetings and what can I do? May you be blessed. Greetings and what can I do? Thank you.
Even the price has been affected by the paradox.
See, that's also another good reason to farm the Coliseum, because you can basically just sell any of the crystals you do not need to use. So, like, for me, it was more vitality crystals after I got snow, and I just sold them. So it works pretty good. Because then you can buy all three of those with no problem. Oh.
Time.
Don't tell me you found the last Graviton 4.
Idiot. What are you? Good boy.
Of course he is real. Why wouldn't he be real?
The technology, as soon as we have... You brought us...
Yeah.
Sarah, did you really do it?
We had. We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. But this was just the beginning. It would take a century to complete the new cocoon. And if the old cocoon were to fall before it could be finished, well...
I know we can do it.
He's right, you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well, it's all fixed and working normally.
We collected the ore crystal, so the future has changed, Kubo.
Yes, I think so. And look what I found. It was lying next to the gate. An artifact. I wonder which era this unlocks.
Maybe it takes us to the day the cocoon collapses. The one we saw in the prophecy. One where Caius is fighting.
Time for the final showdown?
Let's all fight together. We'll follow you to the future by a different path. There are things there I have to protect.
Right. You mean the Neil and Fang and the new cocoon. You're leaving for another time period.
Where did your travels take you?
We ended up at a casino called Serendipity. Have you heard of it, Hope?
There's an ancient legend that mentions a palace by the name. The story itself is incomplete, and nobody knows how it's supposed to end. So it's a paradise that was never finished, huh? Right. But we won't be letting our story end halfway through. I've said it before.
Bitch, I brought the Chaos Cluster. Or the Chaos Crystal. No. Give me my weapon.
It won't be long before they're able to launch their arc. It just seems so incredible they've come this far. Noel, are you worried at all? Caius has tried to interfere before. Maybe he will again.
Remember, the Caius who caused the Seath incident was just an imposter. I wonder why the real one didn't intervene.
I hope he lets us finish here.
Maybe he will. If that's what it'll take to protect you, I know he will. I remember we argued about that very thing once. Wait. Did we argue? I don't remember.
Are your memories playing tricks on you again? No. Something must have happened between you two.
Damn it. Wish I could remember. Not being able to protect you, and being the only one left alive on the planet. And then leaving that place, traveling to Valhalla, I should know these things.
I wish there was some way to find out. But I wonder, your memories disappearing, does it have anything to do with the future changing?
Yes. Because technically, when his future or his past technically ends up changing, his memories disappear too, because his past version of himself never actually lived any of those things.
With the graviton cores you collected, the technology for raising the
Or he never lived through those memories.
You two are the Academy's heroes.
All we did was give you the the credit belongs to everyone.
You have the thanks of...
Bro, where do I put the Chaos Crystal, motherfuckers?
Thank you, Brett. Please select.
Alright, so apparently I'm not able to get the Paradox weapons yet for some reason, which is fine, I really don't need them, but I'm going to end it here. I know I was supposed to do that when I was done with the tower, but I figured I'd just go to this point, because once I go past this point, I can't come back to any of the other areas. Or, actually, no. I can, but it's going to be basically a straight shot to the end of the game. So there's nothing else that I have to do, like, that I absolutely have to do. So, we're just going to save it. I'm going to take a nap. And depending on how it goes, I'll either continue it today or tomorrow, because I don't have work tomorrow. So, we shall see. I'm also going to be going through Vile Peaks when I come back too, just to get that done. And then, depending on how good this set of streams do, I may end up, I may or may not continue doing Lightning Returns. But like I said, it just depends on how many people actually check out the playthroughs for this game and see if they actually enjoy it. If not, oh well. But until then, I am out.